Hi, I'm Kelly, also known as Earth Song. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a tarot reading for Cancerians. Okay, now I've already channeled Spirit, and we're not going to bother with all the past details. All of you know already. You've been through a really bad time. You've had a bunch of crap to deal with. You either cut it out of your life or you're still dealing with it at the moment. One way or another, there's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of tower moments, a lot of decisions to make. We all know that, right? I'm a Cancerian myself. I'm sick of that story. Okay. So we're not focusing on that. We already know what's happened. We don't need to hear the past. We don't need to relive it. So we're moving right along. Current energy, most of you are starting some kind of new business. We're stepping out into the world in some new way, recreating yourself, really looking for a way to be financially independent, financially stable, making smart business moves, career choices, whatever. There's a lot of go-getters out there in the Cancerian world right now. A lot of us are getting rid of the old and bringing in a whole lot of new, which is fantabulous. Now, in our current energy, Spirit is showing me that there may be some business dealings. Okay, sorry about that interruption. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, there looks like there could be some shady business offers coming forward, and Spirit is saying to be careful who you're agreeing to sign on with or partner with or make some kind of business deal with. I mean, this could be as simple as buying a car or something. I don't know. I just know that Spirit is showing me to tell you, to warn you, to just be smart about your business choices because some shady ass fox is in the details. Okay? That's the gist of it. Um, also, I get for a lot of you that either there were broken promises or broken wishes in the past. And I know we're not going to really discuss the past, except that we have to honor the present moment that you're in. And everybody needs to really work on their self-worth, their self-love, letting go of the pain, healing from this. Go within, do your work. You know how to do this. You're powerful, beautiful creatures. You know how to do this. So I need you to dig inside of you and find that place where you're confident again, where you have your strength again. Okay? Because I'm telling you what, there are beautiful things coming in the future. Beautiful things. The near future. Because I was really only looking at like the energy of today for the next 2 weeks, maybe till around May 1st is what I was thinking when I was looking at the energies and really studying this for you. I want to do you due diligence because there's like thousands of people out there all of a sudden doing the cancer videos for people, the tarot readings. And I don't know if it's because all of us have just been in such turmoil, inner turmoil and outer turmoil as well, that we're just seeking, seeking, seeking everywhere we can find for answers. But honey, the answers are inside of you. You already know. You're the one of the greatest manifestors out there. You're the greatest lover out there of every person that comes in contact with you. So be the greatest lover of you too. Know your worth. You have to really know your worth. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul, and you deserve greatness, and it's coming. Okay? So, moving right along. Oh, and I know that there are a lot of you that are really, really hoping for that true love, that knight in shining armor, that soulmate, and it looks like that's coming through for you as well. And probably very near in your future, you're going to either meet or you're going to know that this person is the right person for you. Okay? So, we're going to get right into the tarot. And I apologize that you can't really see the cards down here, but I will pick them up to show you. We want clarity and guidance for Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Clarity and guidance for Cancer's highest good. Because it is okay to be in service to self also. Just so you know. It's not an ego thing. It comes from a place of love, and we should love ourselves. We shouldn't always be put last. We as human beings, not just Cancerians, everyone. Everyone should feel that way. So we have the Ten of Swords. And this is really current energy, this Ten of Swords, because it's the end of a really bad situation that brought a lot of sadness, but probably a lot of relief too. New doors are opening. This is like the time for new opportunities and true happiness to really come in. The happiness that you've always deserved and always wanted and always knew that you should have. Okay? It's the end of some type of an addiction. And I think for a lot of Cancerians, that addiction was to someone else that we wanted to be so much more, and they just didn't. This didn't meet those standards or those hopes. And it's not their fault. And it's not your fault. You need to just understand that even if they're a soulmate, it doesn't mean that they were meant to be your forever, your happy ever after, like the fairy tale. A lot of times in life, soulmates are actually just meant to be a lesson, a very important lesson, a karmic lesson. That's why you would have more than one soulmate, because maybe you had more than one karmic lesson to learn. And even sometimes it wasn't something that you necessarily did in your past life, but something that you brought forth from your ancestors, your bloodline's karmic debt that needed to be paid. And because you're a Cancerian, you're a cardinal sign. And all 4 of the cardinal signs are the ones responsible for ending the familial or ancestral karmic debt. And baby, this is the great awakening. So it's time for all of those cardinal signs to finally end that karmic debt for their families, for their bloodline. Debts paid in full. And beautiful new doors opening up. Yeah. And it's a real bittersweet, melodramatic sense of being right now in this moment. It's a real interesting time. But you're balancing your emotions. You're firm in them now. Or if you're not all the way there, you're almost there. Hang in there. All right, our next card is the Seven of Swords. You had a loss of your peace of mind and your personal freedom in your past. And I hate that these cards keep bringing up our past. This card is warning you to take caution and beware of other people's actions. You may have suffered material losses from walking away from whatever bad situation you were in, dramatic situation. Um, this card also says to make sure to be honest with yourself and any embarrassing secrets that you may have had in the situation. I don't really know what that would be about, but you know, the Seven of Swords typically shows a thief of some type. So, not that I think you were the thief, but I think in a lot of situations, the relationship or the business partnership, whatever it is that just ended for a lot of Cancerians, was embarrassing on the level that, you know, Cancerians are the most intuitive and loving and forgiving, but we get burned easy too because of that, you know. Um, and it's hard to admit when that happens to someone over and over again. It's hard to own that shit, right? I mean, hell, I have several failed marriages under my belt now because I believed in true love and hoped that every one of them was that guy. And as Cheryl Crow says, I need a man that's strong enough to be my man. And he's not come along yet, but I'm still holding out faith that one day, and I would say from these cards, for a whole lot of us, that day's not that far off. And for whoever that's for, I am so damn happy for you. I'm so damn happy for your ass, you don't even know. You don't even know. Even if it isn't me, I'm happy for you. But you probably do know, because you're a Cancerian too, and you get it. We're happy for other people. We're glad to be happy for other people. It's who we are. It's all good, right? It's all good. Current and future energy, please. Current and future energy. No more of that past bullshit. Don't want no more of that past. We're done with it. We're ready to walk away. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have the Emperor. Your logic and your organization will improve and increase your success. So take charge of the situation. Accept your leadership role with structure and discipline. And I love this card. Look at that card. Isn't that beautiful? And we have the Justice card. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is the one of integrity. And this actually brings me to something else that I channeled right before I began. Spirit was telling me that I need to make sure to say to you to stand strong in your convictions and the things that you're believing in, because someone was going to tempt you in some way with I don't know if it's like the old person, the person you just got rid of, or they got rid of you, however it worked. You broke up. If they're coming back in and they're gonna like tell you some stuff that ain't on the up and up, be like that page, you know. Or if this was more like the dirty dealings and slot stuff, but you know, with business. But in either way, hold your own integrity, stand firm in your beliefs and your convictions and the things that you want to go forth with and that you know are right. So I'm glad that Justice card popped out to remind me of that for you, because that's very important. Because sometimes it is easy, Cancerian or not, it's easy for us to tend to be swayed when we second guess ourselves. And this is a time for you to stand firm in who you are, what you believe in, and what you know, because you're crazy, stupid, intuitive. And I don't want you to ever, ever forget that again. Okay? So then we've got the Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out to become a spiritual mentor and learn through self-discovery. I mean, this is what it's about right now, Cancerians. All of us, I would damn well gamble that every one of us are star children. Every one of us are light workers. Every one of us, it's time for us to wake up and show the world how to love. Because who the hell knows how to do it better than we do? It's time to show the world who we are and how powerful we are and how beautiful we are, and that there is reason to listen to us, because our love comes from logic and fairness, not ego. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be, I just want to make sure I read that right, that will be rewarded in your future. The need for patience is here. It's a time for resting and planning for the future. And there is no point in unnecessary worry. And I think that's the Seven of Cups in regular tarot. She's planting flowers in a garden, which is also something that us Cancerians are very fond of. Planting things, especially flowers. All right. So then we have the Queen of Cups. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insight, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. See, I was just talking about that. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, and follow your heart. Follow your heart. Remember who you are. Stand firm on your convictions. Because you are super stupid, crazy, psychic, smart. And I love it. Okay, this is a page, I think, of wands. These are new tarot. They have elemental energy on the corners of them instead of the traditional tarot. Anyway, this is a picture of a person in a library or a study of some sort with books in front of them. And it says scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or your scholarship. Maybe even a new area of study. And I personally think we all need to become spiritual mentors. Because we got what it takes. We are book smart in that, right? An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. See, I mean, beautiful things are coming. That bad shit needed to happen. We got to burn some bridges down, so to speak, to open new doors. And we're told our whole life, when God shuts one door, a new one opens. Sometimes two. And it looks like to me we have a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices, So don't get frustrated over that past shit, because the good stuff is here. Finally. Hallelujah. Okay. So this one's a king. King of Wands. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. Events requiring immediate action. So trust your instincts. Stay focused for a passionate relationship. Love it. We all need some passion, whether it's because of what we're doing in work or because of love. Passion brings joy to the heart. Financial security for yourself and your family, possibly through inheritance or retirement. Peace and contentment in life is coming. Honoring family traditions. Pride in the family tree and the passing on of knowledge. You see, this right here is what I'm talking about, Cancerians. We have to pass on that knowledge. You are a Cancer for a reason. You are at the top of the 12 zodiac signs. In all your past lives, you've already been all of those other signs. You've learned the lessons. You've gave your gifts. Now you're in the toughest zodiac position of all. And man, has it been tough. But we made it. And we learned a lot of secrets. Because we are psychic and powerful and gifted. Gifted in the ability that the learning came easier for us than others. In one sense. In another sense, we had a hard row to hoe, right? But it's time to pass that knowledge on and share it with all people. Open up their heart space and their brain to how to love, how to be, because we have it figured out. We know how people should be. Insights that come from meditation. The need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Don't allow mental exhaustion and get more sleep. And I don't know how many times I've heard a tarot reading that said, get more sleep. And I'm just as guilty of it as the rest of you. We are burning our candle at both ends lately. We're really manifesting and working our inner knowing, our magic to get the life that we want. And it's going to pay off. But we have to remember to rest and love ourselves and take care of ourselves. Some of us are still experiencing great sadness that will heal in time. So just let go of the past and allow for the personal growth that comes through challenge. Healing your misunderstandings, being there for those that are still in need, and accepting that we can't always keep people in our life that aren't serving our soul, that aren't feeding joy to our heart. Sometimes we have to let people go. And it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a selfish person. And I know that struggle intimately. Sometimes it's necessary to just walk away. No matter who they are. Whether it's a relative, your significant other, your best friend for 30 years, whoever it is, if they bring more heartache and sadness to your life than they do with the joy and the pleasures of life, it's okay to say enough is enough. And I am enough just the way I am. And I know my worth. And I'm going to honor it. Finally. It's okay. And the good that you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance. Borrowing wisely or paying off a debt. Sharing your wealth with others that are less fortunate. Which is what Cancerians do best, right? They always share whatever they have, even if it's the last of what they have. They'll share it. We are beautiful givers. And don't ever stop being that beautiful you just because of the crap you've been through. Don't stop. It's who you are. Okay, moving right along. Let's get some future energy up in here. Get some happiness in this bird. Come on, spirits. Give us some good news. Making healthy choices, which we are doing very, very good at. I'm so proud of my fellow Cancerians. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pick these up off the floor. I think I got them all. All right, let's see what we got here. So we've got making healthy choices, deciding that where we walked away from was not enough. Important message there, excuse me. Happiness, expansion and joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other is coming your way in the form of paradise. That sounds good. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Adapt, change, and heal. And in your future, there is some sort of engagement, partnership, commitment, completion, or union with the engagement ring card. All right, so let's pull some Angel Love Tarot for my beautiful Cancerians. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Attraction. You attract romantic love by simply enjoying the moment that you're in. Because that is when a Cancerian, or anyone for that matter, is at their most beautiful and finest. Just enjoy the moment. Just be. Just be the beautiful joy that you are. And people are going to see that. They're going to see your light shining. And they're going to say, oh my God, look at that person. Look at the light shining out of that person. It makes you look so beautiful. And I just heard to say, you've always been told that you're so pretty when you smile. Or you're so good looking when you smile. One more card, please. There it is. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. How many times have you heard that lately? And man, I think that's really true. every bit of this on a personal level with Cancerians, on a personal level regardless of signs, maybe even, because I think it's all part of the Great Awakening. It's time, it's divine timing. All of this, everything that's happening to anyone, whether it's the crap that Cancerians have went through or the crap that Leos are going through, because it seems like as a collective, everyone's pretty much going through the same type of scenarios in their respective zodiac sign. And I think it's divine timing. I think it has a lot to do with the Great Awakening. Matter of fact, I know that it does. It was meant to happen this way. We had to see things for what they are. There's many truths being unveiled to everyone. So sit firm in that, knowing that all of this is meant to happen because it is divine timing. New doors are opening, new possibilities for work and money and even love. And I think this time you're really going to get your true love. You're really going to rejoice having that one that truly honors you and truly loves you and truly sees you for who you are, the beautiful, wonderful, nurturing, loving creature that you are, and even appreciate your crabbiness, because we can be moody, we can get in our emotions sometimes, we can be snippy, but we're usually not snippy without somebody giving us some kind of reason to be in our feelings. So if you've got someone who really loves you and understands you and really wants to know you, likely those moments are going to be far and few between to begin with. But when they do happen, there's not going to be some huge chaotic brawl over it or argument. It's going to be understanding and compassion, nurturing you, making you feel better about a situation. And wouldn't that be beautiful to finally have that? We all deserve that. We all deserve a partner that really wants to know us deeply and intimately and know how to avoid fights and arguments, right? And I really truly believe that's coming for Cancerians from the deepest parts of my soul. I really believe that that's happening now for all of you, for all of us. So I'm going to pull one more card from my Star Child Oracle because, as I said before, my opinions and beliefs on Cancerians are that you're at the top of the chain there. So you're definitely star children and light workers, whether you know it or not. So I need some guidance and loving words for our beautiful Cancerian spirit. Okay, on the bottom we have the Tree of Life, the Circle of Life, clear energies, and a clear channel. You see, because you're a Cancerian, so you have a very clear channel to spirit, and all you have to do is ask. Ask God, ask your angels, ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self for guidance when you need it or strength. They are always there and willing to listen, okay? And yeah, see, you are a star child. I knew it. You're a sister, a friend, a brother, a teacher of the infinite and universal love. And that's why you're a Cancerian, because you've already passed all of the hard tests. It's time to graduate high school now, baby. You have star connections, guidance from the stars, your galactic self, and the unified field. Trust that. Trust it. Really trust it. And know it. You're here for a reason. All right. We're going to grab a rune from the rune bag for advice and guidance on your spiritual path. You have the infinity symbol. Okay, this one's called Breakthrough. The god Thor from Druid mythology represents this card. Breakthrough is about transformation day. Here's the final rune belonging to the cycle of initiation, which is perfect because I was just talking about how you're the last zodiac in the cycle. Drawing this rune often signals a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180-degree turn, and I am so proud of all of us for that. For some, the transition is so radical that they are no longer able to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. That's me. What about you? Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point, but is predictable. And I think, and I'm just going to pause right there and say, I think intuitively, even though you can't see what's coming, you know. You know what's coming. And you know it's going to be great. So just keep trusting that and manifesting it. Because the timing is right. Again, divine timing. The outcome is assured. Keep that in mind. In each life, there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely, therefore, on radical trust, even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void. With this rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. And that's so perfect for exactly what I was trying to tell you. That's exactly the point. You have such a warrior spirit. You're such a fighter and a lover all at the same time. You have that shit balanced. And you know where wrath belongs, and you know where love and forgiveness belongs. Be fair, just like you always have been. And keep remembering your own worth, too. Because that's where that change of attitude, that radical 180-degree turn is coming from. It's coming from a place of self-love. And it's time you honor that. Because you are more than enough. Cancerians, even if I wasn't one myself, are some of the most incredible people I've ever met. And the majority of those people have no clue of what their worth is. They listen to other people around them. They pick up all of their emotions and their baggage and their shit because they're all empaths, they're all psychic, they're all intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. There's lots of stuff going on in a Cancerian's head and world, in their field. And so many of you have not known your worth for so, so long. Or even if you did know your worth, you didn't know how to demand it. And I am so proud of all of you for finally coming into your own. I truly love you. All right. Until next time, I hope you liked this. I hope you subscribe. Please go to my channel and look at my other videos. I have many videos on how to empower yourself and break free of the matrix. This is the Great Awakening. Let's do this together. So please share, subscribe, get the word out. I'd be glad to help do a personal reading or uh, speak with you, give you guidance, give you personal lessons, whatever's necessary. I don't charge because my mission in life is to free us from the matrix. I do take donations, but I don't require money. Because if I can free you and we can change the world as we know it, that's the best payment I could ever get for all of us. Okay, so until next time, be well, be blessed, in love and light.